Hey guys, how we doing tonight? Jason with Comic Crypto Stock, and we got a little mail call tonight, and we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So here we have, what's it? It's not going? Yeah, it should be going. Here we have another Harbinger #1. And this is actually a qualified. It's got the coupon cut, but it is a 9.8. So, you know, if you're looking to get one of these, and maybe you don't want to spend, $1,000 or $1,200 on 9.8 with the coupon, I was able to get this for $120, which I thought was a really great price because, it's still a 9.8. The book really does look amazing. And, hey, if the 9.8s, which I have plenty of, are going for, say, 1,000 or 1,100, I think 120 is a steal for a 9.8 with the coupon cut out. So if you guys are looking for maybe a smaller price point, I would highly recommend picking up a 9.8 qualified Harbinger #1. Anything less than $200 I think is a really good deal. All right, so here we have another book that I really like as a spec. And it's another book that's really good. You have a pretty good chance to press and grade and come up with a decent grade on this book. So it's one that I like to do that with. All right. Get past the sea of tape here. It looks like this is in a hard case as well, so that's always nice. Just give that extra insurance. This one came from Canada, and no surprise, guys, I've shown this book before many times. NYX3, great spec book, blue chip, modern, first appearance of Laura Kenny, X23. And this was an auction on eBay that I was able to get at a pretty good price. Can't remember exactly, but I know it was under $400. I think it was about $380 or something like that. And I had some eBay bucks, so I used those up too. So didn't really have to come out of pocket too much for this one. And he threw in NYX 1 and 2, which really don't mean too much of anything. But to tell you the truth, I kind of like seeing that he has part of the run. Makes me think that there's a good chance that it could be an original collector book, which gives us a better chance to possibly get a high grade copy of that book. Take a look at it quick without pulling it out. Looks pretty good. I don't see anything glaring at me that's going to hold this back from being, at least a 9.6. It could make a 9.8 as well. I'm not quite sure. A little bit of I don't know if it's a bindery tear or some fuzz down at the bottom there, but anyway, this is a book that has a tendency to grade pretty high, and if you can get a nice looking copy at a decent price, I highly recommend that. Okay, so here we have The Return of Wolverine, Adi Granov, 5-book set, and we got 3 of them. And it comes, it's basically the same cover, just with a slight variation. The trade dress variant has a print run of 3,000, and then there are, I believe, 2 other copies that are 1,000 print run, and then there's a copy that's 500, and then there's a copy that's 250. So that 250 print run, man, if this book gets popular, or people start chasing him down as an artist, then that could definitely spike. With only 250 of them out there, you know, it's not going to be an easy book to come across once they've kind of been absorbed into collections. All right. Once again, a sea of tape. Raising up. Just loosen it on that side. Yep, just a little bit, and then pull it up. Got my camera woman over here. No, you're going the wrong way. Loosen it. Hold on. Oh my God. No, it's here. This one. Like that. There you go. It's this one here. You turn that one, and then you can raise and lower it. Sorry about that, guys. My inexperienced camera woman over there. All right. Okay, let me try and put these in order so I can get the print runs right for you guys. Okay, so here is the trade dress. That's limited to 3,000 copies. They're calling this one the unmasked version because he has no mask on, obviously, I guess. This one is limited to 1,000 copies. This is the Virgin. This is also limited to 1,000 copies. This one, the only difference really is it's the brown costume, and this one is limited to 500 copies. And this one is the X-Force costume, and this one's limited to only 250 copies. So I kind of figured, hey, if they ever do any type of X-Force, you know, Hugh Jackman could possibly cameo in some future X-Force Deadpool movie. He said that he would do cameos or whatever. I mean, at some point, Wolverine is going to pop up somewhere else, and it's only going to get more crazy now for his books than ever. I mean, they're blowing up. So I figured, hey, this is something that could take off. We'll see how it does. I'll probably end up sending a couple into CGC, and we'll see, maybe do one set to start with CGC, see how that does, and then kind of go from there. We will definitely be sending this into CGC. And that Harbinger 9.8 coupon cut, that one we're going to hold. This is at least a 3 or 4 year hold. We need the movies to come out, and we need this book to blow up. It's still difficult to get that book, even in a qualified 9.8, with as long as it's the coupon that's cut. If it was something like a staple pop or something like that, then I'd probably stay away from it. But the coupon is actually just an insert within the comic that kind of really has nothing to do with the actual comic itself. So, it's almost like stickers or other trading cards being cut out, or like the tattoos from some of the Amazing Spider-Man books. So being that it really has nothing to do with the actual comic, then that doesn't bother me so much. I mean, it may bother other people, but I still have plenty of other 9.8 blue labels as well. But when I saw that one for that price, I was like, okay, yeah, this is a buy. 9.6s are $300. The 9.8s are going for, say, between $1,000 to $1,100. There was one recent sale at like $1,300, but I think that may have just been an anomaly. And so I think at $120, there was a little bit of shipping involved, but not much, 7 or 8. So for under $130 shipped, that's a buy. Look out for that. If you can find some 9.8 qualified to coupon cut Harbingers, like I said, anything under 200, I really highly recommend that as a investment spec book. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for this haul. I'm going to have some other cool things coming soon. Maybe by next Sunday, I'll be able to show off what I really want to show off to you. I ended up, it wasn't a trade, but I ended up selling a book that was in my top 50 video in order to acquire this next piece. And, I'm pretty excited. So we'll talk about that a little bit more once I have that. And then I'm still working on the monster CGC submission. I'm boxing it all up now. I was working on a little bit today, but it's going to be 175 books. And man, that's just a lot of them are going to be Ultimate Fallout 4s from that big spec that we did. But still, 175 books. And we're going to have to probably break that up into about 3 videos because, man, that's going to be like a movie trying to do a 175 book CGC unboxing. But guys, thank you for taking the time and spending your Sunday night with me or catching on the rewind. And if you guys like this type of content, please subscribe, like, comment, and we will catch you hopefully next Sunday. Thanks, guys.